Is there a Reddit page for you guys? I have been told that there is Reddit shit about us, but I don't know. I've never looked into it. I don't have time to play on the internet like that.
Is there really Reddit shit about
Yeah,
us?
there's Reddit threads about us. There's like whole communities based off of us on Reddit, from what I've been told.
Huh.
What do you mean you don't have time? You have like 6 TikTok pages.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I have one TikTok page, and that's too many. That's one too many.
You mean when I comment and have conversations with To Be Better on To Be Better 2 with 26 followers, it's not you?
Yeah, no, it's definitely not me. It is definitely not me.
I've been bamboozled.
Yeah. Peaches, where do you get your glasses chains?
Eyeglass World.
Yep, knew that was coming. There is a whole Reddit trash talking page about us where people are trash talking us. That's exciting.
I love that.
That's
I've gotta
funny.
see that.
That's funny. We are so under people's skin that they've created an entire group just to shit talk us. That's how you know you've made it,
Right.
right?
Why wasn't I invited?
Right, I didn't even know that existed until just now. So
Yeah.
that's how little those people's opinions actually matter to us.
Huh.
If somebody's in Discord that saw that, post that somewhere. Oh, Michelle apparently already found it. Look, she's like an in-house Jamie. Look at this. Hold on. Does To Be Better podcast couple give you guys the ick? Not sure if it's the age gap or something else. That's the first post.
That's funny.
It's probably the age gap. That was the first thing that came to your
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah,
That was posted 3 months ago. That's the most recent post, though.
That
that's
was
funny.
Or
That's
that's
the
the
most
well, it
recent?
usually goes from most recent on default, so that should be the most recent.
You guys should find that
That's
and
funny.
just fucking blow up their feed. That's funny.
You know how I don't know what TV show host does it, but he has actors mean retweets about them.
Yeah.
We should do that.
You want to do that?
That'd be fun.
AJ,
yeah.
can you send me that link?
Yeah, I'll have Michelle send it to you.
All right, let's go back to the thing.
Okay.
This says exactly the words they are saying is
Can you
great.
put it on the screen, please,
but-
so I can see.
Oh, sorry. I thought I did.
Thank
is that
you.
good, or you want me to?
That's fine.
Okay. But something about the tone or facial expressions throw me all the way off. Oh, I felt that so much. Always had a super weird feeling about them. He sounds so condescending when he talks to her, but I also really hate any kind of power imbalance in a relationship and don't like mine traditional at all. Which
Here's
is
a good one. He's an Andrew Tate and or Jordan Peterson supporter. Don't trust him. How the hell are those two in the same category of like
Wow.
he's an Andrew Tate and or Jordan Peterson?
I'm actually not an Andrew Tate supporter. I'm a huge Jordan Peterson supporter, but I'm
Love
not
Jordan.
I'm not an Andrew Tate supporter. I've actually spoken poorly about him on our podcast numerous times. But recently watched a clip where they talked about having to make sure you always meet your partner's sexual needs. Like Peaches was talking about how she lost all sex drive on antidepressants before, but in this relationship, she would still have sex no matter what, if it was painful or she didn't really want to because she isn't selfish in their relationship and both go above and beyond for each other. And he was like, yeah, this is going to be controversial, but he can't understand how women think like that. You have duties to your partner, and your duty as a wife, basically, just so fucked up. Really worried for her there.
That's fucking hilarious. To clarify, I meant that I would give oral pleasure.
Right.
Absolutely blows my mind how someone will go just so emotional about the things that they listen to. I know exactly what clip they're talking about. That's funny.
Somebody said, I think the problem you are experiencing is because instead of actually watching the long format content, you have chosen to limit your intake because you have a preformed opinion that is based entirely on the content that is the most divisive, as
Ooh.
is usually the case with social media advertising. Instead of doing the work to actually listen to the full message, you've skimmed the surface and passed judgment on two people who are genuinely happy because you have little else to do with your life. Next time, just do better. Damn, I could not have found a more perfect comment.
Is that on
how
the
to
same
deal with
thread?
Social media. That's on the same thread, yes. Chris and Peaches are out here saving relationships. They give basic guidelines and advice on how to get through the most difficult or stressful situations you can have in a marriage. Want a fun fact? You can scroll or block their content. Trust me, you won't hurt their feelings.
This says, I live in a secular traditional household. I liked a lot of what they had to say at first. I don't know who this person is, but she's a dumbass because a lot is 2 words, not one. I found them on TikTok, but the first time I listened to the podcast with my hubby, he said some things that immediately turned us both off. something about how their ministry works. I haven't listened again. It feels like they are traditional Christians that are trying to hide that they are in a way. I guess that depends on traditional values means to you. My hubby works. I am a stay-at-home mom, but we work as partners. He still helps with chores and cleans up after himself. He willingly takes charge of childcare on his days off when he's home. Office offers breaks. Sometimes they say things that I get the ick. Like they are trying to lure people like us in, and then you find out what's actually there. It's uncomfortable, I guess. Oh, man.
You can really just see I'm unwilling to understand. I'm just here to wait for my turn to speak.
He just posted a clip. He posted a JP clip talking about what a genius he is. Red flags.
I've only watched approximately 3 seconds of their content, and that was too much. I don't really get why, but totally with you on this one.
No, I get it. There's
Dude,
some
I
clips
can do
that
this
I
all
see.
day. This is hilarious.
I get it. There's some clips that I see just 3 seconds in, and I'm like, oh, yeah, like that Minnie Mouse one. I get it. I have the same reaction sometimes.
I have been waiting for someone to post them. I am all for people having whatever kind of a relationship dynamic they want, not my business. Having said that, I find his anger and aggressive way of making his point unsettling. I've seen a couple of times where she's disagreed or slightly pushed back on something he says, and she always ends up acquiescing or agreeing with him. She seems to have an air of sadness or general melancholy to me. But maybe I'm just projecting because I hate this dynamic. I hope she is happy and cared for, and that this really is as equitable as they purport.
Oh, it is. It's just my BPD.
Wow. I love that we are like...
We're talked about.
Right. Like we are... I'm going to switch this back off. We are at a point where like we have haters talking about us and like...
Hey, Michelle just made a valid point. Does Reddit count as a news reference to get validated on TikTok?
Oh, I didn't think about that. Maybe. I actually found a way to reach out to TikTok.
Okay.
And I submitted it. I haven't heard back yet, but if it works, we'll have to get yours validated as well for verification.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed that, found it entertaining, funny, or even learned something you didn't know before, share it. And if you're not subscribed, why aren't you? And for those of you who want to support us, get access to exclusive content and live streams, we do have a Patreon. All the links are in the description.